Hey guys, Reno here. Welcome back to the Somnium Files. Now, in the last episode, so spoiler alert if you missed it, so definitely if you missed it, go back and watch that one first, then come back to here. We were whacked over the head with a wok by Ota. They disappeared off somewhere. Some guy in a polar bear suit then took Iris to the cold storage fish warehouse, removed her eyeball, stabbed Ota, and ran away before we got there. Then we came back to Mizuki, who is strong, very strong, as in bench pressing 140 kg strong. We learnt about how she's been training, and now we are on our way to the Matsushita Diner, where Ota lives, and hopefully this time it'll be wok free. Of course, we start in the middle lane of the road, because why wouldn't we? And it is still Monday. Hello, Mayumi.
Who might you be?
I was the guy who was on the floor yesterday.
Oh, I suppose I should introduce myself more formally.
At least something a little more than flashing your badge.
My name is Kaname Date.
Mr. Date.
Yes, I was on the floor yesterday. You may have walked past me several times.
What can I help you with?
Getting your son anger management. About last night.
Last night? What time?
Before 10 p.m.
Oh, I was already asleep by 10.
You were sleeping?
You were?
That can't be.
Is she lying?
Ota.
You left the diner to chase after Ota and Iris. I saw the whole thing with my own left eye.
Left eye?
Yes, my left eye.
Not both your eyes?
Well...
Well, you see...
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't go anywhere last night.
Yeah, my left eye. You see, I was assaulted by your son.
I was asleep. I was dreaming.
And so was I, apparently.
Dreaming?
Of?
Yes. A very nostalgic dream.
How nostalgic was it, Mayumi?
It was when my son had just started elementary school.
And he was already simping.
I had Ota run an errand for me, and he was taking so long, and I was waiting. My husband said it was nothing to worry about, but I couldn't take it anymore and went to look for him. I found him at a traffic signal, crying.
Why was he crying at a traffic signal?
He said he couldn't come home because the signal was still red. But it was one of those crossing signals you have to push.
Oh, Ota.
That boy didn't even notice it. He just stood in front of that red light. So stubborn. So stupidly honest. Ah, that's my Ota. He was so cute. I couldn't help it. Anyway,
About the photo.
Oh, this?
Yes, that. As Mayumi spoke, she turned the photo
This
towards
is a
me.
family photo from when Ota was still small. I wanted to look at it again.
He looks exactly the same now.
I'm a horrible mother.
You are? What have you done?
I've always caused trouble for my husband and Ota. They've helped me so many times. I am such a burden. But they were always smiling. They were so kind. I remember a gift they gave me one Mother's Day.
What did that?
They
What
knew
was
how
it?
much I liked
Oh, the floral
weapons.
knife.
So they gave me this apron and a kitchen knife. Oh, I was so happy. I was crying and smiling, and
Get to the point, Mayumi.
that's what this photo is from.
Okay.
It's kind of embarrassing, but isn't it such a nice photo?
It's so nice when you don't get whacked over the head from looking at it.
Yes. That's very nice, Mayumi.
Where is your husband then?
Oh, who knows?
You should.
Date, I did some research on her husband, Ota's father. His name is Matsushita Takaro.
He looks like someone who, you know, existed about 70 years ago? You know where I'm going with that.
He died of myocardial infarction 5 years ago.
I don't know what that is, but okay.
What? What is going on here?
Anyway, are you done packing yet for Ota?
What are you talking about?
Ota's in the hospital.
I thought you came here to pack some of Ota's things for his hospital stay.
Ota? At the hospital?
You okay?
My boy's fine. You shouldn't say things like that to a mother.
What is going on here?
Date, I noticed something.
She's forgot to take her meds.
Can you look at Mayumi with the thermal imaging turned on?
Okay. Man, she is not glowing. What is wrong with her brain? Her brain?
Part of her brain is blue.
That might be due to low blood flow in that part of the brain.
Which means...
Mayumi has an illness. I have checked her hospital records. For the past 6 years, Mayumi has been suffering from dementia.
Oh.
Dementia.
Symptoms vary considerably, but Mayumi appears to be afflicted by memory loss. She seems to be missing memories.
I see. So that's where those weird comments are coming from.
Makes sense. It's not your fault,
Can she run
Mayumi.
a diner like that?
It isn't running.
What do you mean?
Matsushita Diner has been closed for 8 years.
Oh,
Matsushita Diner is near the Kabasaki district.
it is.
It is not technically within the restricted area.
But
However, after the chemical plant explosion, the number of potential customers must have dropped considerably. Before the accident, this diner managed quite well due to its proximity to Bloom Park.
makes sense.
Patrons from Bloom Park would often eat here, being the cheaper option.
Fair.
But Bloom Park closed 8 years ago.
It did.
The
Yeah.
customers stopped coming, and then, naturally,
It just stopped existing.
Does Mayumi not notice that the store is closed?
I do not think so.
Oh,
Because of the
sad.
dementia?
Yes.
I can't believe it.
Well, is that all? I have to start preparing for the dinner shift.
Fair enough. Of course, we'll leave you to it, Mayumi. Mayumi stood and went to the kitchen.
Date, let's go. It's better that you leave things be.
You're right.
There's nothing else we can do here. Mayumi's in the kitchen. Looks like she's cutting vegetables or something. Okay. Well, to the hospital, I think is the next place to go. Well, so we'll go and see Ota instead. Only in the middle lane though, of course. Hey, Hitomi.
Are you okay?
Date.
The nurse told me you were here.
Yes, just resting. Iris's surgery was successful.
Hey, knew it.
They told me she would be fine.
Good, good, good.
After I heard that, a weight left my shoulders, and I just collapsed.
It seems that she passed out and was brought here.
Yeah, the nurse told me.
But I'm fine now.
That's good.
I feel much better.
I think we all do. So about Iris. Yeah,
Iris lost her left eye.
she did.
They haven't found it yet.
I don't think they're going to either.
If the optic nerve and blood vessels are intact, they told me they might be able to restore it. But I'm thankful she's alive.
Yeah, that's what matters in this situation.
When I was young, I lost someone very important to me.
Yeah?
Monica Ui, my best friend. One of the only friends I had.
Okay.
While I was waiting for news from Iris' surgery, I started thinking about Monica.
It wasn't going to go like that, he told me.
And I felt like I was going to lose my mind.
No, that's not going to happen. It's okay now.
That must have
It's
been
all
very
right.
painful.
Darcy trying to show emotions.
Yes.
Anyway, Ota, the
I am
simp.
so thankful for Oda.
I mean, in this situation, I have to agree, honestly.
No, words don't even do it justice.
Simp is the word that does it justice.
Oda saved Iris, didn't he?
Sort of.
I heard the police talking about it. If Oda didn't go to the warehouse that night, Iris would be dead.
If he wasn't simping so hard, he would be dead, yes.
I really don't even know what to say.
You say, simp.
It's frustrating that
He's a
there
simp.
isn't a bigger word for thank you.
There is if you put simp with many eyes in the middle. Anyway. Anything else about Ota?
Oda was actually one of my students.
He was? He's the shortest person I've met so far.
I was his teacher in elementary school.
How is he so short?
Even back then, he had such a strong sense of justice.
But the justice for assaulting a police officer does not compute, apparently.
Not that I'm one to say, but I believe he grew up to be quite an amazing young man.
He's not done any growing,
He
Hitomi,
risked his own life to save someone else.
because he's simping for them. He wants to be a moderator in her Twitch chat.
His mother must have raised him well.
Can't argue with that bit. Anything about Iris and So?
So, Sejima? The politician?
Yes, that's the one.
Yes. We believe they might know each other.
I don't think so.
Okay. And you were here?
Hitomi, what
Oh.
were you doing around 3 a.m. today? I don't mean anything by it. I'm just doing my job.
I was sleeping at home.
Okay.
The
Understandable.
police came and picked me up around 4 a.m. That's when I heard about all this.
Her testimony matches what was in the investigation material.
Makes sense. Okay.
The cops came to pick her up around 4?
Correct.
How long does it take to get from Hitomi's house to the warehouse?
20 to 25 minutes by car.
Well, if yours, apparently an hour.
And the polar bear ran out of the warehouse at around 3:15?
Correct.
If you're fast, you can just make it.
Do you suspect Hitomi?
No.
Not necessarily, but...
Well, I think that's all the time
Sorry
we
for
have
asking
here.
you so many questions at a time like this.
No, it's fine.
I should go.
And we should go next to the cold storage warehouse. Only, I think leaving Congressman Sejima for last is the best way to go. If we can get all the clues done, and then we can go after the smooching with So. And 20 to 25 minutes later, might be a bit longer because at the hospital, maybe about half hour or so. And he's back here at the warehouse. Hey, it's the cops.
2 cars.
One of them, that's Darte's car. Not Darte's, Ota's car.
These cars have been parked here since before 3:17 a.m.
1 van and 1 station wagon.
That terrible thing is Ota's car. Look how terrible
Who owns
it
the
is.
van?
The Matsushita family. It appears as though it was used for transporting ingredients and supplies.
Tessa, wait! I'll get the car.
To go where? Why are you here now?
OTA'S fingerprints were found on the steering wheel and gearshift.
Hey, he can drive stick. Plus points for Ota.
Iris's fingerprints were found around the passenger seat. Those were the only prints recently made.
And the other one?
This station wagon is a stolen car.
Oh,
Stolen.
yes.
Last night, the owner of the vehicle reported it stolen.
GTA,
It was
okay.
stolen at 10:33 p.m. yesterday. The theft occurred in Fuchu, Tokyo, in the parking lot of Famisto, a convenience store along Koshu Highway.
That's near the prison.
The Famisto parking lot, huh?
The car was stolen while the owner was shopping inside the store. The vehicle's engine was on. The doors might have even been unlocked, which would have made the theft easy for the culprit.
What? That's even worse than Dante leaving his doors open. Arrested the police officer about the investigation, but there's been zero progress. Other guy? Anything you want to say? No, okay. A cold storage warehouse. Came to the scene of a horrible crime this morning. Okio Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse. Hey, forklift. A forklift. There's nothing special about it. The ocean. The water of Tokyo Bay.
Look! The School of Mullet!
You like fish now as well?
And
Aren't the fish so cute?
Yes, they are, Iba.
Iva,
Box.
what's in the box?
It looks like a person.
Really?
What?
No, never mind. It's a silicone doll,
Oh.
in the shape of a woman.
Oh.
Oh, I see.
Crane. It's a crane.
Can you please move the crane?
Date, please shut up.
Oh, stop.
I'm guessing this is like the barrier tape. A red barrier line wraps around the scene. In the old days, they used to use the yellow caution tape for this. Now we've got a cheap hologram technology that can do the job even better. Oh, sometimes good as old-fashioned yellow tape. More warehouses, all in a line. The car shows down everything. If they couldn't find anything useful, then why are we doing this?
Who took the car?
Ota Matsushita.
Oda stole that car!
What?
What?
Ota got into the car and drove off.
Well, we have this car. He has
The
his,
security cameras at the convenience store caught the entire incident.
but he has his crappy little car.
Ota's fingerprints were also found on the steering wheel of that car.
Oda's committing GTA.
There is no doubt that it was Ota.
The stream of the polar bear started around 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Correct. About 10 minutes later, Ota appeared on screen.
Ota
Getting that
stole
cameo.
the car at 10:33 p.m.
And it took him 5 hours to get
That
there.
makes 4.5 hours until he appeared on screen.
Are there two Otas? Because he has the crappy little family car and this one.
Was there anything else found inside the car?
There was one thing.
Which was
What was it?
Ota's cell phone.
the new one?
The one he purchased 2 days ago in
Okay.
Akihabara.
The new one, yeah.
It slid under the driver's seat.
Okay.
Where's the phone now?
Its data is being inspected and evaluated.
Does it have any links to that thing?
I cannot find anything in the vicinity that could be a clue.
Okay.
Me either. Let's check inside the warehouse.
In we go. Finally.
Wow, it's cold in here.
In a cold storage warehouse? Who would have known?
The air conditioners have stopped. However, the insulation in the walls has kept the room temperature close to what it was this morning.
I should finish this investigation before I freeze to death.
You got more clothes on than these investigators
Well
have.
then, you had better get started.
Please tell me your name is Kagami.
No, unfortunately I live alone.
That's a shame.
Job like this, I don't really get the chance to meet new people.
Once this
Understandable.
case is wrapped up, how about you and I go to a cabaret club together?
Oh.
Hey, now you're talking.
Hey.
You're buying, right?
Yes.
Sure, I'll expense it.
I recorded that conversation. I will be sending it to the boss later.
Why?
On second thought, why don't we split it?
Aw, lame.
Anyway. Any clues?
No, nothing so far.
Apart from the blood stain. That must be OTA'S blood. It's a nice frozen blob now.
That machine is used to cut ice.
And Iris.
We have gathered testimony from the workers regarding it. This has always been in the warehouse, so the suspect did not bring it here.
Any fingerprints?
Nothing.
Well, apart from OTA'S.
No fingerprints have been found at the scene at all.
OTA has no fingerprints.
This entire warehouse is clean.
I see.
Okay. How about you, freezing cop man? You're a bit cold, aren't you, mate?
Yeah, some engineer from NRIPS created a jacket lined with heating wires.
Yeah.
That keeps me warm. Nice, right?
Yeah, apart from your
All the
hands.
cops and inspectors around here are wearing them.
Any progress?
I checked this place point by point, but didn't find nothing.
That's a shame. Yeah, anyway, Kagami, what's your name?
Good one, Date.
Oh, Kagami!
Have I asked you before?
Yeah.
Hey, it is
Wait,
Kagami.
give me a second. That's coming back to me. It has something to do with glass?
Huh?
Where are you getting this from? I have a pretty unique name.
He does.
Do you remember now?
Do you remember now,
Yeah, I think
Date?
I've got it.
Yeah,
It was 3 syllables.
it was.
Something like, 6 letters long.
Yeah.
You remember all that, but not my name? You still don't know.
You don't know it?
No, not yet, but I've almost got it.
Come on, Date.
3 syllables, 6 letters.
Yeah.
Kodaka,
Close.
right?
Not even close.
Got the start letter.
Do you want me to just tell you?
No, give me a hint.
Give him a hint, Kagami.
It starts with Ka.
Starts with Ka, 3 syllables, 6 letters.
Yeah.
You're making this sound like a riddle.
Okay, bro.
Is it Kanaiza?
That's a good name.
Yeah, sure, man. That's my name.
Yeah, we got it. Kanaiza. His name is Kanaiza. Probably born between June 22nd and July 22nd. That's my friend, Kanaiza.
Yeah, wish it were under better circumstances. Too bad you're not a girl. This could be the start of something.
You never know. You could, do a bit of the, little bit of the swinging to the other way.
Yeah, thinking the same thing.
Better doing his duties as usual. Anyway, cardboard box with a big fish, little fish. There's nothing in it. How about this box? Box on the shelf. That is empty as well. How about the B? Evidence marker. The marker that's used to track evidence at the scene. Frozen forklift. Is there anything special about it? Oh, the
The
forklift.
tires of the forklift are clearly frozen to the ground.
They are.
It hasn't been moved in a long time. What are you thinking?
Nothing. It just seemed noteworthy.
Anything else about
3
the
a.m.
workbench?
this morning. Iris was lying right here.
She was.
If Ota hadn't come to save her, it would have been too late.
How convenient, eh? No other clues on there? Nothing else about the ice cutting machine.
A
Equipment!
video camera and laptop. This is what the criminal used to stream.
And they just left them here still? Okay.
All of these items have been bought from pawn shops and thrift stores. It would be difficult to determine a suspect from them. I have logged into the Wi-Fi in this warehouse.
This warehouse has Wi-Fi.
Okiura Fishery Co., Ltd. is listed as the owner. However, I found the password written directly on the router. Anyone who saw it could have used it.
Right. Probably can't find the culprit with those, though. That's a shame. Oil drum.
It really does look like Reika from that cabaret club in Nakamaguro.
What part of her looks like a metal tube?
Box of shells. Not anything special about them. The dog spot over there. The shadows on the left catch my eye. Shadow. Night vision? Huh.
There's something there.
Square object.
You should go pick it up.
What is it?
I recognize this.
An Odoroki Man chocolate.
Chocolate! I'm hungry now.
You've been collecting them for 3 years.
You collect chocolate?
Each chocolate contains a special sticker inside.
Oh, we got a sticker collection.
Years ago, you started buying them for Mizuki. But eventually, you got hooked on them.
Damn it, we're addicted to chocolate and stickers.
Even after Mizuki lost interest, you kept buying them.
Yeah.
That's a bittersweet memory. The Odoroki Man chocolate.
Can I eat it?
Why is this here?
Perhaps we can use it as a clue.
We can?
Let's investigate further.
What else is there to investigate in here? Ah, spreading diseases.
Ah, it's freezing.
Date, we're at our limit.
We are at our limit. I am past the limit.
We've examined everything of interest here. Let's go elsewhere.
I agree.
Right then, Kizawa. I'll see you another time. We're going to So's house now. Goodbye, Kizawa. So now that I have hypothermia and all the other cold illnesses, let's go give them to a congressman. That seems like a good idea.
How did you get in?
Through the gate?
Hopped over the fence.
Oh. Trespassing.
That's trespassing, you know.
My baseball landed in your backyard. I was just trying to get it back.
Your bodyguards all look the same, you know. I mean, you're... Right, bodyguard. What is your relationship with... So?
I don't know anything.
Oh, the Kamakuras.
Even if I did, I couldn't tell you. I'm sworn to confidentiality.
Fair enough. You're doing your job right then, bodyguard. Do you know Iris Sagan?
I don't. Who is that?
I showed him a picture of Iris.
This girl. Do you recall seeing her?
No, I've never seen her.
Okay.
I detect no noticeable rise in So's body temperature.
Okay, so they haven't smooched before.
This guy's a politician. Lying is his job.
True.
Well, true.
Anyway, what's your connection with the
I
Kumakaras?
told you yesterday.
Yeah?
My relationship with them is perfectly legitimate.
So why don't you tell me what it is?
Hey, Aiba. You were still in the middle of the story about So selling and buying the Kawasaki land.
Oh, we can continue that later.
Okay. What are you doing at 3 o'clock this morning?
Here, sleeping, of course.
Okay.
Why? What happened?
You don't know?
Did you not see the news?
No, I've been reading a book.
Thrilling.
I don't know what happened, but whatever it was, I had nothing to do with it.
Sure, so he's feeding the koi in the pond. Bodyguard! So you were here as well?
Congressman Sajima was at home all Friday and Saturday.
How about from last night until this morning?
He was in his bedroom, resting.
Can you prove that?
Can we prove that?
My word should be enough.
Aiba,
Okay.
are there any security cameras in the mansion?
It's a nice house.
There are several. But for some reason, they are all powered off. There is no image data for the past few days.
Really?
Really?
That's too suspicious to ignore.
Are you finished here?
Am I finished here?
I'm just getting started.
Oh,
You won't get anything, no matter what you ask.
we won't?
So Sajima has nothing to do with your case.
It's my job to decide that, not yours.
Okay,
Dade flexing his power.
I didn't want to get rough.
Oh, we're fighting now.
But if I need to, I'll feed you to the koi.
Are they vicious fish?
I'd like to see you try.
Date, he's not all talk.
What?
Check his body.
What about his body? Does he have a six-pack? Or a
This
weapon?
guy has a handgun.
He's a bodyguard
It
after
is,
all.
of course, real and loaded.
So you're carrying, huh?
Yeah. Concealed
What are
carry?
you talking about?
Don't act dumb. I should have you arrested for firearm violation.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Of course you don't.
The gun you have on you.
I don't have a gun.
You do?
I know that you do.
You got a way to prove it?
Yeah, stripping you right here, right
I
now.
could search you.
Oh yeah? How?
With my hands.
You need a warrant for that.
Are you finished?
Am I finished?
If you are done here, I'd like to ask you to leave.
Am I
Date,
done here?
I don't believe we can accomplish anything further here.
Okay.
It's better for us to return to HQ.
This is why I hate politicians.
Bye, so. We'll be meeting again soon. We're back to Abyss. Don't really know what we'd have to report about, though. Apart from Ota committing GTA, that's about all I got
Before
from
we
it.
reach HQ, let's summarize our investigation so far.
Good job, Iba. And, well then, about Mayumi. Yeah,
Mayumi is suffering from dementia.
she is.
If Mayumi
Sad.
followed Ota and Iris, it is highly likely that she saw the person in the polar bear costume. But...
She wouldn't have any remembrance
She
of
might
it.
not remember.
correct.
How so?
There is only circumstantial evidence linking So Sajima to the new Cyclops serial killings.
Only circumstantial so far.
I agree, but there has to be more to it. The Kumakuras had connections to both victims.
They did.
So has a connection to the Kumakuras. There's a common link there. They have to be involved somehow. So also might have connections to Iris.
Right.
Because So appeared in Iris's Somnium?
You can't imagine someone you've never met before.
Yeah.
I am more interested in the hired guns that So uses as bodyguards.
He's a politician, he needs bodyguards.
I did some research and discovered that Mr. Sajima hires substantial security.
Why wouldn't he? Probably no one likes him, apart from Moma.
If all of his security staff are this heavily armed, Yakuza gangs pale in comparison.
Is So trying to start trouble?
Unknown, but there is definitely more than he is letting on.
Quite clearly. Anyway, Mizuki.
Mizuki did not have any new information about Okiura Fishery.
And why would she? She's 12.
Currently, it seems there is nothing linking that company to Renju.
Still, something's not right.
No, nothing about any of this is right, Date. Any other info?
There is an important piece of news.
Yeah,
What is it?
The Odoroki Man chocolate found at the warehouse.
is out of date.
Fingerprints were found on it.
It better not be mine.
Whose?
Yours.
Mayumi Matsushida's.
Oh,
What?
Miyumi was in there?
Mayumi bought the chocolate at the convenience store 812 on Koshu.
Oh, it's almost like another convenience store that exists somewhere else.
This was captured on security footage. 812 stores are commonly called 8s.
Fair.
8 is not far from the Famisto where Ota stole the station wagon.
What? Wait, so Ota went in the crappy car to go and steal another car. I guess no, actually no, he stole the station wagon to go to somewhere else, and then Mayumi went in the crappy van.
Hold on a second. I'm having trouble keeping the facts straight.
So am I think.
Allow me to summarize.
Thank you, Iva.
Please.
The chocolate was purchased yesterday at 10:33 p.m.
Yeah.
That's the same time Ota stole that car.
She was an accomplice?
Correct.
What conclusions can we draw from that?
They were together at the time?
Unknown. All that is known for certain is that Mayumi bought the chocolate at an 8 store last night. And that same chocolate somehow ended up in the warehouse.
She got hungry watching the execution, okay?
Did she go there and drop it?
It is possible.
Well...
And she wouldn't have known she'd bought it in the first place, I suppose. Hello?
Sorry to interrupt your brainstorming, but there's a call from the boss.
Okay.
Connect me.
Date, did you hear that Iris's operation is over?
Yeah?
Yeah, I heard about it at the hospital. She made it, right?
Yes, but she's still unconscious.
Okay. But she's alive.
She's currently in the ICU. No visitors allowed.
Alright.
Ota, however, seems like he can talk now.
He couldn't before?
He's out of treatment?
Yeah, he's in a general ward now.
Got it. I'll head over.
I'll meet you there.
Interrogating the 3-foot cop assaulter. We're gonna get violent again, Ota? Have I got my own walk with me this time? I'm back at the hospital.
How are you feeling, Ota?
Hopefully not well. You feeling awful, Ota? You whacked a policeman over the head with a freaking wok.
You know, surprisingly, I'm feeling pretty good.
I'm not feeling good being in your presence.
I'm still under anesthesia, so I don't have any pain.
Oh, I can change that.
Alright, that's good.
Ota, I'm sorry to put this on you right after your surgery, but can you talk to us for a minute?
Boss goes right to her business after introducing herself. Don't know why, but Oda seemed almost happy to answer. Maybe it was the drugs, or maybe he's just simping over the boss now.
Yeah, sure.
You look strange without a hat on. Your head looks strangely flat. Guess it's just I'm just too used to seeing you with a hat on. Although this will be a good screenshot opportunity for a thumbnail. Not really got much else so far. You hear about Iris having good surgery?
Her surgery was successful, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks to you.
Yeah, it was all you.
If you weren't there, Iris would have been in real trouble.
I'm Tessa's biggest fan.
You're her biggest simp, and a moderator in her Twitch chat.
Any fan would have done what I did.
Well...
It's nothing special. It's as normal as garlic and ramen.
Any fan of Iris would have assaulted a police officer, you know? It's just what you do, isn't it, Ota?
I think that depends on preference.
Honestly, I'm a little bit scared of my new power.
What power?
When I locked eyes with that polar bear, I saw him start shaking.
Probably because he was cold.
He saw how strong I was and got scared, no doubt.
You probably nibbled his ankles. You have little man syndrome, don't you?
Ota's body temperature is rising.
Yeah.
He's embellishing his story quite a bit.
I think we can let that go today.
Yeah, you're right.
But what I can't let go is him assaulting me for, you know, No reason. Ota, about the walk.
Oh yeah. You hit me over the head with that walk, didn't you?
Oh, that was...
Yeah, what was it, Ota?
I thought I needed to protect Tessa, so...
From a cop?
Isn't there something you want to say to me?
Ota?
Sorry. I'm sorry.
You better be.
It's okay. But you're not gonna get a second chance.
I won't do it again.
You better not.
I swear on Ganesha.
You should swear to a god that's a little closer, kid.
Anyway, boss. Any new clues?
If I did, I would have told you already.
True.
I'll leave this to you, Date.
Okay. So why did you come here then, if you're leaving it all to me?
I'm kind of interested in Ota.
Oh.
In me?
In him?
You protected the woman you love.
Simp.
That's not easy to do.
You're on Pisma spell now,
I
apparently.
wanted to meet the brave little hero.
Emphasis on little.
Hero?
Little? I'm 24.
Exactly, you're little. You're 3 foot tall.
To me, you're still little.
To Hornswoggle, you are little. Anyway, Ota. Was it the polar bear?
Were you watching the stream?
Not whilst I was driving, no.
A big polar bear.
Yes, I'm talking about who was inside.
If you saw them or not.
Did you see them?
No. Whoever it was probably wearing that costume to hide their identity.
That would make sense. Can I tell you what that thing was now?
That's...
That...
Sorry. I promised that I wouldn't tell anyone.
Then I'll tell Iris about your fake accounts.
Oh yes, the suck
You know what
puppeting.
happens after that, right? Everything you built up here is gonna come crashing down.
What was he then, Ota? Or I could just go get a
I can't
walk.
tell you.
Yes, you can.
Why not?
Why not? Even boss is
Calm
intrigued.
down and think about it. The criminal who attacked Iris is still out there.
And you think this thing is more important than
Iris
that?
might have seen the criminal's face. Whoever did this might come back to kill her.
And this thing could be important.
No.
If you want to protect her, the fastest way is for us to catch this guy. But to do that, I need information.
Yeah. So what are you hiding, Ota?
Okay.
Yeah. What is it?
Remember when I told you about my day Saturday? I kind of lied a little.
You did a lot of that.
What did you lie about?
When I got to Sunfish Pocket, I saw a sign that said the place was all rented out.
Yeah.
That part is true.
Yeah.
But after that, I said I went home, but I didn't.
What did you do?
I was hanging out in Akihabara for a few hours.
Is that when you bought your new phone?
Yeah,
Okay.
Why did you hide that?
because something happened after.
Yeah. Which was?
This must have been about 8:50.
Okay.
I was going to cross the intersection in Akiba, and I saw Mr. Okiura's car at the light.
Uh-huh. Do you remember to press the button to cross the road this time, Ota?
But when I got close, I saw Tessa driving it.
What?
Iris was driving it?
For real? Ah! What?
Whoa!
Did
You surprised me!
I check windows?
I'm more surprised than you are.
Huh?
Is something wrong?
Yes, you're driving, you don't have a license.
What do you mean? Hey, Tessa, do you have a license?
No.
Oh, yeah, of course I do. Not have one.
You don't have a license?
Shh. Mr. Okiura asked me to run an errand.
How do you know how to
I
drive?
had to borrow his car. Please don't tell anyone.
Okay.
You promise?
Anything for
promise.
you.
Anything for you, my lady. Right, so Iris is a pretty good driver,
After that,
apparently.
the light turned green and she drove off.
Was Iris the only one in the car?
The only one alive.
Yeah, it was just her. That's what I meant by that thing.
Okay.
And idle driving without a license is a huge deal.
It's a huge deal no matter who it is, Ota.
So I kept quiet.
Well then. Anything else about that thing?
Saturday at 6:15 p.m., Ota saw Iris and Renju together.
Yeah.
They were leaving the Sunfish Pocket building.
Mm-hmm.
2.5 hours later, Ota witnessed Iris driving Renju's car. What are your thoughts?
I thought that she's a good driver. It's probably an automatic
This is
though.
sounding really bad for Iris.
But consider the current circumstances. Iris had her left eye taken out by a criminal who is possibly the new Cyclops killer.
Possibly, yeah.
And if Ota had not reached her in time, she would have been killed.
If Ota did not commit GTA,
What is going on here?
I would love to know too, Date. So what happened after you left the diner?
You mean after hitting you with the walk?
Yep,
Yes.
I took Tessa in the van and we ran away.
we ran away.
I drove for a while, then we decided to take a breather.
So you took the crappy car
I parked the car at Famisto on Koshu.
and left in another one?
I told Tessa I was gonna go in and buy something to drink. I got out of the car, and I went inside.
Yeah.
But then, I heard Tessa screaming,
Oh?
"Ota, help!" I ran out of the store as fast as I could. But the car was driving away!
Damn it. Take the keys with you.
I looked around, and I saw there was a car with its engine still on, and
You committed
The
GTA.
station wagon, right?
yeah. Before I even realized what I was doing, I was behind the steering wheel. I didn't mean to steal it. I just needed to borrow it.
And it was easily accessible.
The time was 10:33 p.m. Now we know why Ota stole the station wagon.
Makes sense. It can be used for monitoring vital signs, and its heart rate, blood pressure, and body temperature on the monitor. Oh, then Ota. After stealing it?
I took the car, then drove out onto Koshu, but
But,
I couldn't find the van anywhere.
okay.
I searched for what felt like hours.
It was like 4 hours.
You didn't contact the police?
In a stolen car.
I thought, after I hit you...
You shouldn't have worried about that.
But that's all that I was thinking at the time. I thought that if I called the cops, they'd arrest me.
Well, you did steal a car, so yeah, you were getting arrested anyway.
I wasn't thinking clearly. I was panicking. And that's why I didn't realize it right away.
Realize what?
My phone. I'd left my new phone in the car.
Why's that so important?
What's going to call the cops with?
Because the phone had GPS on it. If I looked it up, I would find the location of the van.
Smart.
So I drove as fast as I could to an internet cafe and looked it up. That's when I found out my new phone was at a warehouse near the water. You know the rest.
Yeah, we know the rest. Anything else you want to say about this, boss? No? Okay. Well then. After the warehouse?
Did you see me turn off the saw?
Yeah.
Yeah, but everything after that was off screen. What happened?
I honestly don't remember much. My mind went blank.
And so did your insides from leaking.
I remember rushing the bear,
A quick attack to a polar bear.
and I think I was fighting him for a while. And we got tangled up,
You didn't think to take the head off.
and then before I knew it, He got me in the stomach with a knife.
Just to make absolutely certain, you didn't see who was in the suit?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Voice? Body type?
Nothing. Sorry.
Anything at all you can remember?
Anything, Ota?
I'm sorry, I told you everything.
Supposedly.
I can't think of anything else.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Date, look.
Oh, come on.
Ota, you is glowing.
After all this, what is he trying to hide?
Ota. About the chocolate.
Does this jog your memory?
Oh, that.
Yes, that.
What? Do you know something about it?
Yes, it is yummy. What is it, Ota?
You don't have to show me the thermograph. It's written all over his face.
Absolutely.
Yeah. What is it, Ota?
Date, Ota is acting strange. I advise caution.
What do you mean?
What is it? What have you got, Ota? Why do you have a knife?
I don't believe it.
He's holding a knife.
Why does he have that?
In any case, you know what you have to do now.
I know.
Can I whack him over the head? Is that what I do now?
Let me go! Let me go!
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Shut up! Just let me go!
Let go with the knife. Laughing gas him.
Sleeping gas. Now you've done it. I can't question him like this.
Better than him killing himself, though, isn't it?
You can still get information
Oh, I'm gonna sink him.
inside his head.
Oh, I'm gonna sink him. Right. And back to HQ.
Dante, as you know, the limit is 6 minutes.
I know, I know.
Please do not go over it.
Won't be a problem. But, are you sure this is okay? Ota just came out of surgery.
If anything happens, I'll take responsibility.
But...
Okay.
It's fine. Just get it done.
Alright, will do. Will do.
Good enough for me.
And in we go. Into sync 3? Hopefully this one looks a little less depressing. Probably won't though, given the situation we're going into. Hey, it's a tiny box. We is small.
Can you please take me with you? As long as I have Wi-Fi, I don't need anything else.
Okay.
Sorry, we can't have pets.
Aww.
Cold-hearted old man.
Alright, there's a lot going on here.
Cold storage warehouse?
Looks like it.
Seems to be.
Not a manga cafe? Or an otaku shop?
How this looks too real.
No, but a warehouse is a commonly used location in live-action dramas.
Especially the drama of your mistress being almost
You
killed.
know a lot.
Predicting this, I did some research on OTA'S taste.
Okay.
I see. By the way, are you smaller?
Either that, or everything else is bigger. Interesting.
Okay, so he's tiny. That's a polar bear. Right then.
Iris is about to be...
Chopped in half.
Stop right there!
Ota.
Heaven's call. The
Oh
earth
my
cries
God.
out. The crowds roar. All calling on me to strike back against evil.
Ash Ketchum is here.
Hold on, Tessa. I will save you.
You better not have said that the first time round.
Yeah!
Okay, karate kick. Right, the saw's off.
I will protect Tessa!
The power of simping is within you.
Is this from the stream we saw earlier?
This is Ota's memory of it.
Right.
It appears to be a bit exaggerated.
Just a bit.
Alright, let's help reproduce the memory.
Somnium scan. Activate.
Can we grow a bit now? Mental lock 1 is the floor. Got it. Mental lock 2 is the ice machine, makes sense. 3 is the boss polar bear. And 4 is Ota going Super Saiyan. Relive Ota's memories. Reproduce the fiery battle between Ota and the polar bear. Save Iris and save the world.
You polar bear! I will vanquish you!
Alright, Nikki Ashley's here as well apparently somewhere.
I'll slip on the ice and fall! Like this.
Oh, we have an idea. What are you thinking, Ota? And Ota is dead. He died that day.
Damn it! If I go in like that, I'll have nothing to show for it! All of it amounts to nothing. What will I do?
It is off screen though, so no one will see it.
I don't know what that was exactly, but the knowledge you gained might be useful.
I did not want to use my local storage space for this.
Fair. But, Tiny Iber, that is where I'm going to leave things for today. So if you enjoyed everyone being weaponized, Ota doing Ota things, then leave a like on the video, leave a comment down below, subscribe if you're new, hit that notification bell so you any future videos, which will be on a Monday and Friday for definite, Wednesdays if I can, select Saturdays for Formula 1 and Formula 2, and about every month or so at the weekend there will be WWE 2K pay-per-view events, so just go to any of them. Also, give me a follow on Twitter and Instagram as well, that much appreciated, so you never miss out on updates about any of these videos, and the Raw and SmackDown in between the pay-per-view, so if you want to know how we get there. I also have my Pokemon card collection, because I is a enjoyer of the shiny cardboard. So yeah, if you enjoyed this, I cannot wait to record the next episode of this. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all with Superhero Ota ASH next time.